So we're just talking here about some of the features that make the owl probably definitely for here at the Arboretum the top predator that we have. A lot of people don't realize they do have that the old sort of fairy tale notion, the wise old owl, and they are extremely smart animals, but they are also absolutely a very, very deadly predator, and they have a lot of sort of different features on their body that make them an extremely agile and extremely effective hunter. One of the first ones is actually right here. On the top of the feathers here, you can see it actually has a comb-like appearance, and those feathers are up there. They're actually there to break, to reduce the vibration caused by wind going through the feathers, and you can see here and on the inside there where the feathers are very, very thick. That's almost like a noise dampener, and that helps to reduce, again, the noise, because when owls actually swoop and when they fly, they are completely silent, which for big birds, if you've ever been underneath a Canada goose flying, they are extremely loud. So an animal this size to be such a silent hunter, and this is not the largest owl species we have in North America. The great gray is actually the biggest one, but this one here is a male, and the male great horned is actually a little bit smaller than the female, but one of the most interesting I guess features is their talons, and this has got a lot to do with how they go after larger prey. The inside of these talons is actually a razor sharp edge, and when they come together it acts very much like a scissors, and when they attack they go for the backbone. So those two talons come in and they come together, and it's like a pair of scissors snipping the backbone, so that basically renders the animal completely incapacitated, can't move, can't wriggle around, which is very important. I mean, they're extremely powerful birds, but you couldn't have an animal wiggling around in the air while they're carrying it away. And just as a sort of an offset, the great horned can prey on some pretty large animals. Their beak, you can see here, is extremely strong, pointy down there for crunching through bone, basically, because like I said earlier, owls do not actually separate or dissect their food. They just eat everything, bones and all, and they'll crunch bones thicker than my finger here quite easily, because they do have a tremendous amount of strength within their jaw. Another really interesting one is the owl itself in the vision, in the hearing. Owls' vision is so amazing. They say that in comparison to something that we would understand would be that if they were in a football field and they were sitting on one goalpost or one end of the field on the goalpost, they would be able to look and read a book on the other end of the field, on the other goalpost, in light no brighter than one candle. And that's because their eyes are actually specially adapted to bring in the moonlight, so natural lighting is what they're used to. So when we go out actually on an Owl Prowl, our flashlights have a red filter, because bright white light from a flashlight can actually kill owls. Because you think of when you have a flashlight shone in your face, and we're used to intaking unnatural light, indoor lighting, and that blinding effect that you get, well, it happens tenfold to owls, and they actually, if they cannot see, they will not leave their perch to hunt. Now, when they do hunt, one of the reasons why it's important for them to be silent flyers is that their hearing is so attuned that they can actually, when they're swooping, they can actually hear if an animal is moving, and if they hear it move in a different direction than they're swooping, they can actually move mid-flight and change their complete direction of travel to nail that prey. So if it was a small mouse or a squirrel and it sort of darted off another way, it would be able to change mid-flight, because it's actually able to hear that and while it's flying. So it really truly is an amazing predator, and definitely one of my favorite species of one of my favorite birds is the owl. Like I said, as far as raptors go, this is one of the top ones.